You want to capture your voice without sounding as if you're 20 miles under the sea being eaten by a giant squid. Well, the cheapest solution that I've found is to use an Android phone, attach a SpeedLink SL8691SBK01 SPES clip-on microphone to a WER headset adapter for headsets with separate headphone and microphone plugs, plug that into an Android phone, I'm sure it also works on an Apple phone, and then just use a generic bog standard recording application to capture your audio. Now, I've put affiliate links to the cable and the lapel microphone in the description. I'm sure there's plenty of other cables that do exactly the same thing and work just as well, but the one I've linked to is £1.50 and the microphone is £6.99. Specifically, I would recommend the SpeedLink SL8691SBK01 microphone, and that's because not because it sounds good, it does sound good, but it has a really good metal clip, it's really durable, and it just works really well. I've bought loads of lapel microphones in the past, not expensive ones, but lots of cheap ones, and often the clips are a big point of failure, but this one should be more solid than a nuclear bomb shelter. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, why does this setup sound good or better than a PC? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first one is that the sound card that you typically have on your motherboard, or most motherboards, are shit when it comes to audio recording. And then you've got loads of electronics and gubbins and long cables going through your computer, so there's a lot of noise there that can be picked up in the recording. Another reason is, as a general rule, the closer the microphone to the sound source, the better quality the sound will be, or the better capture of that sound source will be. Now, of course, if you've got a microphone right in front of the sound source, then you'll get popping and blowing into the microphone, which sounds atrocious. The advantage of a lapel mic or clip-on mic is that it's close to the sound source, but it's also not in the way of breaths and breezes, so it's not going to pick up any popping or clipping. And finally, as Bernie Sanders would say, a huge advantage of using your phone as a recorder is that it's separate to your computer. So your computer's not going to be causing any problems when it goes into meltdown. But also, it's then in your pocket and you can move around freely. You don't have to worry about microphone position. You don't have to worry about cables. And you end up with a completely separate audio recording that you can then drag into your video project or the project that you're working on and adjust the volume levels and change its EQ settings at will, separate to the other audio tracks, so you can get it sounding absolutely fantastic. So I hope that helps you. As I say, the links to the different equipment are in the video description. This is a really cheap way to get good quality audio, and this is after years of experimentation. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to load up a separate video showing you how to apply EQ settings to your audio recording to get different types of sound effect, either so it sounds like you're on a radio, a modern radio, or an old telephone. I'll show you how to set up your audio so you get good quality audio from your recording. But for now, this should get you decent quality audio recording for super cheap. I hope this has changed your life. I'm sure it's changed the world and made more videos sound better. At least I hope it will. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Ask questions in the comments. I'll answer them as soon as possible. Until the next video, goodbye.